Man, some about a layout. Some about a layout with like the DS. Everything just fits nicely into boxes. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look clean? Ooh. All right, Pokemon Diamond to start. How do y'all get sound? I gotta figure this out. How do y'all get sound? Oh, it's muted. There it is. That'd do it. How loud is that gonna be? That looks okay. How's that sound? Oh, my bottom and top screens are swapped. LOL. Definitely gonna adjust that. You wanna be top. You wanna be bottom. There we go. Let me change the category. I mean, we're going to be jumping around from a bunch of different games, so I'll just make it Pokemon. But people normally do... I'll just make it Platinum, whatever. Oh. Right. Okay. Oh, and also I have a delay because I was using the capture card and that needs a delay and I don't need that for the DS, which is really nice. Hi, hello, I think I'm in real time. It's technically tomorrow in Canada. It's true. It's been tomorrow in Canada for 54 minutes. In Newfoundland. It's been tomorrow for me for 24 minutes. Oh, 26 minutes. When was this? 2020, June 25th, 2023. Wow, I had... I fully forgot that I ever started a Diamond playthrough, apparently. Oh yeah, I can look at this. Well, that's a crazy save. That can get overwritten probably, unless there's something else in here. Doesn't look like it. Why did I... And also, why am I here? What, did I trade something? What did I do? What did I do? Get him to the ranch? No, I think... Well, this is fine. This is Diamond. We can reset Diamond. I don't have to worry about saving this Diamond at all. What is this Turtwig? Docile? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we can just reset this. That's awesome. Okay, that saves me like 5 minutes. Okay. There's Diamond. That Turtwig and Starly are important. Listen, it's not part of the Gen 4. It would be cheating. It's not part of the Gen 4 thing. It starts tomorrow. Everything after tomorrow counts. But this is pre 2026 even. That doesn't count. So it's got to be, you know. Anyway, I think my Pearl save is real. You're telling me your ranch is empty right now? Yes. Correct. In preparation for doing this. And if it's, you want to see a Pearl tour, it's here you go. Here it is. Hope you're ready. It's happening. Caprio. I named myself Caprio. Wow. I think this is from, this might be a decade old. 52 hours. Tuesday. Started from Pal Park. Used a PC box. All right, who's in the squad? Hell yeah. This is my mono steel team. This was maybe the first mono type playthrough I ever did. We've got Bastiodon, Skarmory. No nicknames. I think that's something I'd like to do for the Gen 4 stuff is nickname some guys. Warlock, I've had Caprio since I was probably 10 years old, give or take. I had 2 cats when I was a kid. One was named Casper, like the friendly ghost, and one was named Oreo. And my mom took me to buy a Webkins one day. I wanted to get the golden lab or the yellow lab Webkins, but they were sold out. So then they had a black and white Webkins cat. They had the black and white like tuxedo cat. And my mom got me that Webkins. And I wanted to name it after my cats, but I didn't want to pick a favorite. And mom was like, what if you combine their names? And I was like, Casprio? And she was like, you could drop the S and call it Caprio, like Leonardo da. Like Leonardo da. And I was like, that sounds good. So that's been the name. Yeah, Mom Rio is a real one. We love Mom Rio. She's great. And I've had, yeah, that was probably when I was in like grade 3. So I've had Caprio ever since. It wasn't always my like username or whatever, because originally it was just the name of that cat, but eventually it also became a username. Funny enough, Caprio is, I think there's like a rapper or singer in the States who goes by Caprio, and there is a South African wine called Caprio, and then there's me. There you have it. Anyway, Skarmory, Scizor, fucking carried. Swords Dance Scizor, forget about it. Lucario, classic. Jirachi, Wishmaker Jirachi, played through the game with a Jirachi on the team. That was sick as hell. So what's the date? Yeah. 2016. Yeah, about a decade old on this. Whoa! This Scizor is from wait, where's my... Oh yeah, Empoleon, of course. Empoleon. August 11th. So I started on August 11th? August 11th. August 12th. Okay, I would have migrated this up. No, because I wouldn't have had the Pal Park, so I would have migrated it to a different Gen 4 game and then traded it. But this is the Wishmaker Jirachi. This is all cool. I really like that I kept this team like on this save. I don't do that very often. Riley's Riolu, which is obviously now Lucario. January 5th, 2016. Oh right, because you can catch Scyther. This might be from my Platinum? Yes, because it has the name Spencer. But this save is Caprio. So this was caught in my Platinum. and then probably traded. Very cool. Oh, Aiden. That was my first Gen 4 save. No way. Okay, so I traded this Skarmory also? Unreal. And then the Bastiodon is from this save. And then yeah, the Empoleon, the starter. Hydro Cannon. Crazy. What was I doing with Hydro Cannon? Unreal. That's very fun. Yeah, I remember doing this playthrough because I played through Gen 4 with my friend John. And John started doing this thing while we were playing together where he started to say like Pokemon facts, but like they were like half truths, or they were like something about what he was saying was like slightly wrong, like a number or something. And he got better at it to the point where I had to like really double check and like second guess if what he was saying was real. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. Is Mesprit still on the loose? Hang on. Is Mesprit still on the loose? Ugh. Is this a level 2 Lucario? It's not. That guy is in my platinum. I'll show you. The platinum save is bigger. Oh my god. Yeah, look at the bottom screen. I never got Mesprit or Cresselia in this save. Shame on Spencer. Shame on past Spencer. For not going and getting the roamers. Wow. Lazy bones. Okay, what else is in here? The other legendaries. No Regigigas, but I would need the other Regis, so that tracks. Azelf Yuxi. I assume some HM guys, probably. HM friends. Cut and Rock Smash. Fly, etc. Yeah. Okay. Was I Pokedexing or no? Omastar. What the hell? What are you doing here? And Aiden Omastar. So when's this from? March 15th, 2009. When is this Skarmory from? If it's in Aiden, April 13th, 2009. Yep. Jesus, that's how old is that? 2009? 17? Oh my god. Well, it'll be 17. This Skarmory will be 17 in April. That's fucked. That's weird. Anyway, I assume most of this is from this save file, 2016. Yeah. Except for... Oh! Got a couple Pichus. Subvolt Tackle Pichus! Cool! That's fun. Okay, I must have traded some stuff from my, like, original diamond. Maybe I reset. Yeah, I must have reset my... Or no, maybe I reset my pearl? I don't remember. Because I think Aiden was pearl? No, Aiden was diamond because I lost my pearl. Aiden was diamond. Aiden was diamond. So yeah, my original diamond save was Aiden. I got a Chimchar in here. An Aiden Chimchar from 2008! August 2008! Oh my god. That's an old fucking Chimchar. Whoa. Oh, okay. I just want to look at the dates on these. 2009. August 25th, 2008. Adamant Ralts. Oh, you could be an old as hell. Wait. Whoa. Oh. Wait, what does the Chimchar know? Oh, it's only level 1. Okay. April 19th, 2008 on this Machamp. Only Focus Blast. That's really good. December 2008 for this mod Ash. Ash. Vacuum wave. Who are you? Who are you and where are you? Ash. I don't think I ever named myself. Says it's from Kanto? Okay, so this guy, yeah, would have been transferred up. Interesting. 25557. Anything from 2016 is from this save, for sure. Okay. Anything else? Yep. Oh! I see some stuff. Oh, I see some stuff down there. 2016. 2011? Oh, a Hound Hour. That's got to be Heart Gold Soul Silver. But still Aiden. I didn't name myself Aiden in Heart Gold Soul Silver. ...2009, Timid. Lucas was... That was a Gen 4 save. Maybe that was my second Pearl? I don't remember. Interesting. Decent moves. Level 60? 2009. Huh. Cody, right? Okay, so this is when I got that used Sapphire. This is a Cody. Is there gonna be Brandon? 46360. This is my Emerald. Not my current Emerald, but one of my previous Emerald saves, 2017. Okay. 2017. Yeah, that makes sense. August 2017. Trying to remember where I was. These Pokemon are so old. They are. Blossom, Lilip, Cacturn. Okay, there's a mix of Cody Pokemon. So I transferred up a lot of Cody Pokemon from Gen 3. So again, Cody, I bought a used copy of Sapphire, and the OT of that was Cody. And Cody was like this close to finishing his Pokedex. And so I finished the Pokedex in that Sapphire save. Do I know my trainer? I know some of them. I know Brandon. This is my like original Emerald. This is like the first Emerald save where I was like, I don't know why I named myself Brandon, because the trainer's name is Brendan, but you know, whatever. I mean, I also had previously named myself Aiden and Lucas. So just like naming myself different guys. But Cody is not me. Cody's a different guy. This level 100 Blaziken is not mine. Holy shit, the moves. Hell yeah, Cody. Great work. Fire emoji, Cody. That's awesome. So this Blaziken is definitely older than 2017 because it was from a Sapphire save. But when you transfer a Pokemon from Pal Park into Gen 4, it gets the date that you transfer it. So we can't know exactly how old this Blaziken is, but I would assume pretty old. Maybe even older than my like 2008 Chimchar or whatever. Like the idea of you going Brendan, don't they mean Brandon, and fixing it. It's really cool you know some of the trainer numbers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I think I was probably meaning to do Brendan and then did Brandon by mistake. Lilip, Cacturn. Okay, this is Cody's Rayquaza from his Sapphire save. Very cool. And then Cody's Metagross. Oh, it's a Jolly Metagross. That's not bad. It's not too shabby. And then that's it for that box. But okay, yeah. So again, not my Rayquaza, not my Metagross, not my Circus, not my Monkeys. But I transferred them out of Gen 3. I probably, yeah, before I like reset Cody's save, I think there's probably going to be a few more. Oh, you know what? Not that many. This is probably Cody's Gardevoir. Yep. Cody's Don Fan. Cody's Reggie Rock. And then my Surskit. And that's it. Is that it for this save? I mean, there's some stuff in here, for sure. I think the coolest thing on this Pearl save is definitely, in my opinion, my Steel type team. Aha! And this is where I was keeping other Steel types. I think I had Bronzong on the... Nope. Met at 42. I lied. I'm a liar. And then Heatran. I think I was maybe thinking of probably replacing Bastiodon with Heatran if I had to guess. I remember Bastiodon being really tough to use and probably got XP share boosted quite a bit. And then here's the legendaries again. Okay. That's not a bad save. I don't mind that. And then probably just the 1 star. Yeah. Adventure started August 11th, 2016. Link battles, 5 wins and 2 losses. So that would have been me playing against my friend John. That's cool. 20 trades. Cool. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, me and my friend John decided to play through Gen 4 together, and then we would battle after every gym leader. And we did that mostly like in my basement at my parents' house. Towards the end of the summer of 2016. There you have it. That's so cool. It's like a time capsule of that like time. Capri saved the game. Okay. Great. That's the Pearl save. Not too bad. Let's check out the Platinum save, shall we? I think this might have some more stuff in it. I've got 2. I think I have a Platinum save that is in progress that I'm probably going to unfortunately I'm gonna have to what's the word I'm looking for? Uh-oh. Say it ain't so. Oh no. Oh, this happened for... What did this happen for? Oh, this happened for... This DS couldn't read... Wild World. I was going to do Wild World instead of City Folk, and then the capture card wouldn't read Wild World? Shit. Okay, what about my other Platinum? We'll have to figure that out later in life, I guess. I mean, Diamond works, and that's all I need for tomorrow. I wonder if it, like, a certain, like, size of... I mean, they're all the same size. Oh, yeah, this other Platinum. Uh-oh, this could be an issue. No? Okay, this Platinum works. This Platinum works. The other Platinum didn't want to work. Yeah, I think this one is just a little funky, unfortunately. It reads mostly everything. It just has, like, honest to God, I tried Wild World. I tried to, like, get it to work for a while. And then finally, it was like the day of. It was like January 1st, and I was like, if I'm going to start this... I was like, this is a really unfortunate roadblock, but I was kind of on the fence between Wild World and City Folk anyway. So I was like, well, I think the universe is telling me City Folk. All right, here's my Platinum save. Over 100 hours, 370 in the Pokedex. I don't think I was particularly working on the Pokedex or anything. What do I have? Not my squad, that's for sure. But a flame body lure and a fly lure. I think that's... Am I in Salacion right now? Yep. What's on TV? Good evening. It's now time for Rack 'em Up Records. Like always, we look at a variety of cool records set by trainers. Let's have our experts, Serge and Tanya, take over. Here's hoping they have some interesting records to cover. Today we'll look at a super record set by a flag capturing master. Capture the flag? You heard right. It's about getting flags from secret bases underground. In just one session, Caprio, the Pearl Save, captured 10 flags. Isn't that greedy? No, that's not so. That's the way that game's played. That's the way that game's played. Speak of the devil. It was a grand undertaking. See you again, folks. What do you want? Did you bring us the Pokemon? You still haven't caught the Porygon Z we need? No, sorry. Bring us the Porygon Z. Oh, wait, is it still Porygon Z? Do I have a Porygon Z? Alright. Platinum's got a bit more going on. Junk? For starters? Unknown? Okay. Oh, I was naming them Beta, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot. Something. I maybe gave up on that or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's funny. Legendaries. Okay. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. What's the date on this Giratina? We'll get a sense. Also 2016. Damn, I was busy. I was busy in 2016. That tracks, actually. That year. Yeah. 2015, 2016. That year of school. There was some Gen 4 shenanigans going on. This Manaphy, much more recent, June 25th, 2023. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's when I did that. Same deal for this Fion, apparently. What is this Deoxys? Corey? I don't know what this Deoxys is. I don't think it's real. Caught on Route 218 in a Master Ball. April 1st, 2008? April Fools? I don't know. Seems fishy. Anyway, we have it. This might be the oldest Pokemon in Gen 4 for me. April 19th, 2008. So this is from my Aiden save, which again was my first Diamond save. And this was my Route 1 bird Starly that I took all the way through with me. Apparently it even had Pokerus at some point. I don't even remember that. Hell yeah. April 19th, 2008. Crazy. That's probably the day I would have got that diamond if I had to guess. Level 50 Light Ball Pikachu. Oh shit! This is the Poketopia Pikachu. Whoa! With Surf and Volt Tackle. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Very cool. I used it in a contest. Why? Okay. And then here's the level 2 Lucario. Got it from Riley. I guess I got the egg March 28th and then I hatched it April 1st, 2016. What's Poketopia? That is the place in Battle Revolution. So this Pikachu is from Battle Revolution. It's a gift Pokemon you can get. And it comes with Surf and Volt Tackle. It's very cool. And Iron Tail, honestly, for that matter. But Surf and Volt Tackle are definitely the big ones. But yeah, its OT is Poketopia. You can also get an Electivire and a Magmortar from Battle Revolution. But the Surfing Pikachu here, we're going to have to do it again. Like, we're going to start Battle Revolution from scratch and do all of that again, but that's cool. That's cool that that's still in Gen 4. And, okay, so we've got a bunch of legendaries. Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Yoxie Mesprit is Elf. Rotom, sure. Yeah, that's a legendary. Why not? January 2nd, 2016. Heatran, Cresselia. The birds, the platinum birds. February. Oh my god, May. This took 3 years after the fact. But I was, oh my god, both of them same day. Holy shit. Damn, I went back for this Zapdos and Moltres 3 years later. Oh my god, and Chris, yeah, no, I super waited. I waited on the roamers in this save for sure. What about Mesprit? Also 2019? Wow. That's really funny. I started this game probably like 2015, 2016. Well, see the start date. Yeah, here's my Infernape. December, Boxing Day. I started the save on Boxing Day 2015. Damn, I must have been at home, bored. Fascinating. Okay. Boxing Day. Unreal. So here's the rest of the team for this save. It is this Infernape. So these are all going to be like 2015, 2016. Yeah, Boxing Day. Like Christmas Vacation 2015. That's so funny. Infernape. Electivire. Electivire was much later, it looks like. Yeah. Gastrodon. Roserade. Togekiss. Garchomp. Gyarados. Gyarados might be like a 6th team member, actually. Oh my god, and Crobat, actually. I used Crobat for a while, too. Or met at level 42. No, this Crobat is specifically for catching roamers. Yeah, this Crobat's... This is the roamer catcher. Of course, I remember. It's all coming back to me now, Celine Dion. Some more HM friends. Alex... Did I get this Bidoof in a trade from my friend Alex? No way. Titan? Oh, from my Ruby Nuzlocke? Titan the Manectric? Okay. So I transferred some guys. Aha! Okay. Here's my shiny Golem. This is Whiskey. I caught him February 23rd, 2017 in Stark Mountain at level 54 as a Graveler, obviously. And he knew Explosion. He doesn't know Explosion anymore. Trauma. But I used my Master Ball on him, genuinely. This is not action replay. This is real. I used my Master Ball on him because he knew Explosion. And I was like, I don't want to fuck this up. So I caught him. And this is Whiskey. I should get Whiskey. I should level Whiskey like twice more, and then Whiskey will be perfect. And then what, are you from like the resort area? Yeah. Are you from the resort area? What level were you caught? You were caught at 74. Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I felt like I wanted a Gyarados? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I felt like Gastrodon Is Gastrodon like the lowest level of these guys? It is. I think I maybe like extremely like post game pseudo replaced Gastrodon with Gyarados, which is mean. Anyway, these guys are all in their 70s, which is pretty good. And then yeah, Whiskey, my boy, my only. You still have your Master Ball, your Master Balls in Gen 2 just in case. Yeah, you need them. You just in case. And then a lot of random. Any names on these that are fun? Or dates even? I don't think any of these are going to be particularly old. Okay, this was my friend Jasmine. I think I bought my copy of Ruby from her. And I think I transferred up a bunch of her Pokemon to Gen 4. Oh, my friend Austin sent me a Hoot Hoot. That's funny. Lapras from Victory Road. Yeah, that tracks. Some more Jasmine Pokemon. Aragorn. A Ghastly from Aragorn. No way. From August 2016. Hell yeah. More Jasmine Pokemon. Again from Ruby. All from the Hoenn region. Cool. You love the little blurbs about what the Pokemon like to do? You mean like the proud of its power and then the like spicy food part? David. A Dragonite from David. I don't know. Oh, you know what? When I got my other Platinum cartridge, it had a save on it, and I think a bunch of Pokemon were from that. I don't know where this Tyranitar. I don't know who May was. A Munchlax from Ethan. Oh, it's a this is a Pokewalker Munchlax. Hang on. You should be... Bro, you should be, like... next to Whiskey. That's a self-destruct Pokewalker Munchlax. And you know what? That's probably my original... Ethan? That's my original Soul Silver save. Very cool. Yeah. Self-destruct Munchlax, that's important. That is important to have. And then some Snorlaxes. This level 31 is from Fireleaf Green. And then this level 51 is from Soul Silver. Okay. A Cranidos from Soul Silver? Huh? Yeah, I think I've got a... Oh, wow. An HM Friend Golem from Soul Silver. Crazy. From 2010. Yeah. Oh my god, wait. What's the date on that Munchlax? May 25th, 2010. Crazy. (2009) from Fireleaf Green. I don't think I ever named myself Ash in Fireleaf Green. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I did? Like once? I don't remember. To tell you the truth. I feel like a lot of kids probably name themselves Ash for their Pokemon playthroughs. We got some 2010 Pokemon. Is this the not extreme speed? It's in a quick ball. That makes sense. This is a Game Corner Jatini. There's another... Oh, timid! A timid Game Corner Abra. That's nice. A Mime Junior from my Diamond. An Almanite from my Soul Silver. Aaron. Aaron. 2010 from the Hoenn region. Dawn? You named yourself Ash like always until high school? Yeah, I don't know. I named, I guess in Soul Silver I named my guy Ethan, because that's his name. And the Gen 4 guy's name is Lucas. But my first playthrough of Gen 4 I named myself Aiden. I think just because I liked the name Aiden. I think I started finally naming my characters Spencer like in my like 20s. I kind of wanted them to all be the same. Okay, Spencer from 2016. That might be from... But it's a Shuckle. A Squirtle. From me. From Daycare Couple. Oh, that's this save. That's this Platinum. This Platinum is Spencer. Oh, hang on. But this was 2016? Okay, well, no. Yeah, no. I was like 19. I was 19 in 2016. Okay, so yeah. I started naming myself Spencer probably when I was like 18, 19. Finally. A Torchic with Aerialise, fun. Aggron? A Code. Okay, some more Cody Pokemon. Always pick names you liked in high school, and now you just use what your name is now. Which is also a name you liked and you picked out. But now, you know, it's not just any name, it's your name. Mercury the... Oh, hang on. Mercury the Machamp. Okay, we saw Titan the Manectric earlier. We've got Mercury the Machamp. This is from my Ruby Nuzlocke, I think. Downtown the Blossom. Noggin the Groudon? Why Noggin? Because he's got a big noggin, maybe? Downtown Rocks? Downtown's pretty sick. Noggin the Groudon, who I caught and used in my Nuzlocke. Huge Nog. Okay. Oh! Bear the Dustox! Hell yeah! Ike? We like Ike? Ike the Swampert? I don't know why Ike, but Ike the Swampert. And Bear the Dustox. This is me. This is my Ruby Nuzlocke. I did 2 Nuzlockes in my life. One of Ruby and one of Leaf Green. And I lost both at the champion. Bear the Dustox is an all-timer. Hell yeah. Oh, Cody Salamence. Okay. Miley the Primeape. That's funny. It's 2018. Okay. Bear the Dustox. I knew about Bear and Dust. I know. I was a visionary. That's so funny. Bear the Dustox. It's a vision. Yeah, Miley the Primeape. LOL. Alcatty, Horsey, A Raichu from Sean. It has marks. Who the hell is Sean? A Chansey. Another one. Oh, a Hitmonchan from my Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Okay. Okay, so some of the Nuz Pokemon are still in Gen 3, but some of them got transferred. 43924. Kanto 2018. That's just the Silphco Lapras. And that's the same save. Okay. Interesting. Honestly, some of these Pokemon I wish I kept in Gen 3. But it's too late now. A Starly from Pearl. Cody Pokemon. Aqua? Oh, this is Isaiah. He named this Magmar Spencer. Because he was going to trade it to me. So he named it after me. Could some of them be from GTS? No. No, this save, I would have started this save, I think after GTS had already closed. I've got a couple, I've got Spencer the Magmar, Spencer the Sandshrew, Spencer the Vulpix, Spencer the Staryu, all from Isaiah. That's so funny. And is this the last box? This is the last box for Platinum. Just a wide array of stuff. Spencer the Bellsprout, Spencer the Pinsir. Okay. A different Aiden? Pidgeot. A different spelling of Aiden. Oh, yep, and I know these are from, I got a secondhand copy of Soul Silver. These are from that. Cool. So I would have like traded a handful of things that I felt mattered from that kid's Soul Silver save. That's so funny. Honestly, a Ditto with a different OT? Hell yeah. A Rapidash from 2023? Huh? I just started catching stuff in 2023? 2024? I got an Illumise? Huh? What? Why? A Pichu. Did I hatch this or did I catch this? Trophy Garden. Trophy Garden. Trophy Garden. What was I doing? For why? I must have been doing something. 2024. That's so recent. April 2024 in the Trophy Garden. What was I doing? What was I up to? I think that's everything in my Platinum save. Oh, I'm a liar. I'm a big liar. Oh, was I catching stuff for Origin Dex purposes? Adamant level 19 male Ralts. That's, you're meant to be a Galate. Adamant level 19 Ralts. Yeah, male Ralts. And then a Glaceon and a Leafeon, both very low level. But these might just be for like Pokemon Home purposes. And then I think, yeah, I started to collect Pokemon, I think, for my Origin Dex. But I don't think I did not make much progress whatsoever. But that's what these are for. You're for Electivire, Mamoswine, Toxicroak? I guess. I mean, maybe maybe not all of these are organized. And then back to the team. Cool. I do not, in fact, have a Porygon Z to show the guy next door. So that'll be that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my Gen 4 is kind of like all over the place. I never really... I made like a half effort to complete some stuff or work towards it, but like never really. You know what I mean? I would just do playthroughs, and then, you know, I'd beat the champion, and then I go around and catch legendaries, and even we saw in Pearl, I would often miss some, or like leave the roamers or whatever, because the roamers are annoying. Let's be honest with ourselves. I think my other platinum is just a save that is like in progress that I dropped and probably haven't touched in a few years. I just want to double check if this cartridge will work. And maybe it's just I gotta just like try it a few times and eventually it'll happen. No. Yeah, this is a bummer about this cartridge. Again, at least one of my platinums will work, so that's fine. This one doesn't seem to want to do. I don't really know what to do about that. Anyway, whatever. There's nothing really on that other save. So then I've got two more for you. I've got a Heart Gold save and I've got a Soul Silver save if you're interested. We'll do Heart Gold first. Please read Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Please, please, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. I don't want to have to get another DS capture card, dude. Like, I was hoping this one would... Okay, thank God. It's 20-year-old tech. Like, come on. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Heart Gold. 65 hours. We've got an Arcanine. I know that. Have I tried cleaning the cart slot? I haven't. What would you recommend? Should I use some like isopropyl down there or something? Okay, cool. Oh, other than the Sentret, I think this is... Hang on, I want to see if I can get all 6 for this team. Canned air? 99% isopropyl. Okay. That's a good idea. And then like do you put the isopropyl on a Q-tip? Maybe use iso on the pins of the carts too? It's a good idea. All right. The squad for Heart Gold is Arcanine. Can we see the moves? Probably. Yeah. Is there a date? 2016? Are you kidding? Oh my God. Yeah, I remember. I think I was kind of playing both Platinum and Heart Gold a little bit in spring 2016. Some of these are going to be older. You'll see. I have stories. Okay, this Arcanine has the Legend Ribbon for defeating Red. Very cool. I think the whole team should. Arcanine has Rock Climb. Awesome. Rhyperior in the Heavy Ball. Ooh, Rhyperior in the Heavy Ball goes crazy. Hell yeah. PP up on Stone Edge. Hell yeah, we're clicking Stone Edge and not missing. February 4th, 2016. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't think that date is right. This Gengar is a lot older than this. This Gengar is a lot older than 2017. In fact, the Feraligatr is from 2011. So the Gengar, I think, is also from 2011 or 2012, give or take. This Gengar, it's a shiny Gengar in a Master Ball. It is hacked. A friend of mine had an action replay and traded me a shiny Ghastly. You realize it was shiny, right? The red star in the corner. But right, also shiny Gengar. Anyway, it is hacked. And my friend used an action replay to get it, and then he traded me a shiny Ghastly. Probably, so I started this save. I got this Feraligatr September 4th, 2011. I remember I got this Heart Gold used at an EB Games in 2011. Crazy. And but I started the save, and then I didn't, because I think I'd been playing Soul Silver, and then I think when did Gen 5 come out? Gen 5 might have been like not Gen 5 might have already, when did Gen 5 come out? Pokemon Black and White release date. Yeah, okay. Oh, in Japan. March 6th in 2011. So Black and White were already out. Black and White came out in North America March 6th, 2011. So I got this Heart Gold save used, and with the Pokewalker, and that's the Pokewalker I currently. My original Soul Silver Pokewalker went through the wash a couple too many times, but the Pokewalker that I have is from getting this copy of Heart Gold used in 2011. I have so many receipts. Anyway, but yeah, a friend of mine was using Action Replay and gave me this Ghastly. And then when I decided to actually play through this Heart Gold save, rather than restart, I was just like, oh, it's kind of cool that this, at the time, Totodile is from 2011. I'll just keep going. And yeah, I guess February 2016 is when I decided to keep going. Maybe like the end of January, but yeah, maybe February 1st, 2016, I kept going. I got myself a Growlithe and some other guys. Anyway. So that's the deal with the Gengar. It is fake. It's not a real shiny. I feel it important to say that. But I still decided to use it for the playthrough because what the hell? Its stats are all normal, you know. It's a hasty nature, for crying out loud. It's just shiny. Anyway, whatever. And there's its moves. Honchkrow, hell yeah. What a cool Pokemon. That's the flyer for the team. Mean Look also. Mean Look on the Honchkrow for the amount of fucking roamers in Johto. Another Blossom. Friend Ball Blossom. Hell yeah. I think that's exactly what happened. I bet my Action Replay friend absolutely the day that he caught this hacked Ghastly had his DS set to August 26th, 2017 for some reason. That's from Anthony. Anyway, Blossom and the Friend Ball. Hell yeah. With, this is a physical Blossom. It's a brave nature. So that's like minus speed plus attack. Leaf Blade. Drain Punch. Dude, Drain Punch, Blossom. What is he doing? And Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Sunny Day on the Arcanine. This Blossom's not very good, but I love it. I love it to bits. Big fan. I don't talk about Blossom ever, but I like Blossom a lot. And then finally the starter. Ice Fang, Surf and Waterfall. Such a shame. Every Feraligatr in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Maybe even Surf, Waterfall, and Whirlpool all on the same poor bastard. Anyway, this is Spike. Apparently I named this guy Spike. Are any of the others named? No. I named this guy Spike. Apparently. Who knew? Anyway. Yeah, man. Okay, apparently I was naming my saves Spencer in 2011. When I was 14. You regret to inform me what has happened to Spencer the Lantern? What happened to Spencer the Lantern? I can take it. I'm a big boy. Anyway, so that's the Heart Gold team. Ooh. And honestly, even it's 2026. It's February 2026. Yeah, like fucking this Arcanine is 10 years old. This Rhyperior is 10 years old. This Gengar is older. This Feraligatr is gonna be 15. This Blossom is 10 years old. It's February 10th. February 10th. It was this Blossom's 10th birthday 3 days ago. What the hell? Oh, Spencer the Lantern needed to learn Waterfall and Whirlpool. I understand. It's a water type in Johto. You know, it does what you need it to do. Okay, yeah. The PC in Heart Gold Soul Silver is a lot more touchscreen dependent. So okay, we've got Articuno from this. I think these are all from this game. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and Lugia. This Ho-Oh, let's actually look at these guys to see their Pokeballs, I think. The Ho-Oh, I think, has one that is relevant. Dusk Ball, Articuno. Ultra Ball, Modest? Ooh, Modest Zapdos. That's cool. We might borrow this. We might end up borrowing that. Oh shit, Fastball Mewtwo. That's kind of fun. Fastball Mewtwo. Friend Ball Ho-Oh. Chef's kiss. I'm a big fan of Friend Ball Ho-Oh. One of the coolest things. Hell yeah, big fan. Friend Ball Ho-Oh, big fan. What else? Let's just keep going through the rest of these guys. Oh my god, and Heavy Ball Lugia. Heavy Ball Lugia goes crazy. I was using Apricorn balls like it was nobody's business. Fastball Mewtwo, Friend Ball Ho-Oh, Heavy Ball Lugia. God damn. Ultra Ball Entei, not as cool. Ultra Ball Raikou, also not as cool. Should be Fastball definitely for Raikou as optimal. Friend Ball Suicune. Oh my god. Friend Ball Suicune. Wow. And it's quiet. Is quiet good for a Suicune? I think calm is... What is quiet? Pokemon Natures. Quiet is... plus special attack minus speed. Could be worse. Thoroughly Cunning. Yeah, Thoroughly Cunning. Thoroughly cunning on the Suicune. What else? Jolly Groudon? From my friend Alex. Okay, I think I lent my friend Alex... Yeah, I lent my friend Alex Soul Silver to play through. So that's... But maybe... Did he not... He maybe didn't catch Groudon and maybe I did. Because I don't have any of his other guys. And then the Kyogre... The Kyogre? You know what? The Kyogre's probably in Soul Silver. Now that I think about it. But anyway, here's Rayquaza. We've got Groudon and Rayquaza from the embedded tower. Latias, roaming Latias. Palatown Squirtle. Red Gyarados. There's that box. And then the rest, I think, that's a shiny Pikachu. That's a shiny Pikachu. That's also from Anthony. And that's hacked as hell. What's the date on this? Same day, August 26, 2017. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's shiny Master Ball Pikachu from August 26, 2017 from Anthony. Anyway, I think... Oh, a Totodile from Anthony. August 23rd, 2017. That's just a regular Totodile. Is that just a starter? Weird. Rudy. Doji? Doji the Togetic? Did I level this? Egg received... Yeah. Did I use a Togetic? I don't remember that. Sport Ball Pinsir? Hell yeah. Bill's the gift Eevee from Bill? The gift Tyrogue from the Karate Master? Exclamation mark Grimer in chat? Wait, Love Ball Grimer? Dude, Love Ball Grimer goes crazy. Does it mean you've never fed it if it doesn't have a taste profile? I think that's maybe not... That's not in the summary in Heart Gold to Silver, but it is in Diamond Pearl Platinum. Just because, like, Poffins are a thing in Sinnoh, and there's nothing to feed a Pokemon in this. Love Ball Grimer goes absolutely crazy. Friend Ball Gloom also. Wait, Jolly Friend Ball Gloom? Did someone say another physical Blossom? Timid Snorlax. Oh, with leftovers. Okay. Just never took that away. Another Sport Ball Pinsir? Okay. Sport Ball Pinsir's for days. And then I think only a few guys left for Heart Gold. Cerulean Cave Wobbuffet. Are these guys all from... Oh, Mount Silver Tangela. Cerulean Cave Ditto. Adamant Abra. Do you have Synchronize? You do. Okay. Adamant Synchronize Abra. And then a Larvitar. I just like... It feels like a part of the Johto experience to catch a Larvitar in Mount Silver. Even if you're not going to get it to be a Tyranitar, just catching the Larvitar feels like part of the to-do list for some reason. I don't know. You feel me? And I think that might be everything for this Heart Gold save. We're back here. So again, the main team Arcanine, Rhyperior in the heavy ball. Master Ball Gengar. At least it's purple on purple, you know? That makes sense. Safari Ball Honchkrow. Friend Ball Blossom. Pokeball starter for Alligator, obviously. New Bark Town. Hell yeah. Cool. Okay. There's Heart Gold. I don't think there's anything else really to show in this save. I guess I could show my trainer card. 1 star. 65 hours. I signed it. That's cute. Hall of Fame on Feb 10th. Haven't done that many link trades in this game, actually. Adventure started September 4th. September 4th, 2011. Hall of Fame entered February 10th, 2016. It took me 5 years. That's really good. So yeah, I like this save a lot because of how old it is, obviously. How old the Feraligatr is. How old the start date on the trainer card is, etc. I know you can just change the date on the DS and you can fabricate it, but like, what's the fun in that? Why would a person do that? Okay. I've got a couple Soul Silvers. I don't know which is which. I've got another Pearl. I have a feeling that one's probably like empty. I'm not going to bother with it. I think the one Pearl that I showed is like the only Pearl that matters. I think the other one is probably empty. Yeah, that's probably a good idea about the air and the isopropyl on the inside of this. Ooh. Okay, Soul Silver works at least. It's just that one Platinum cartridge. And then Animal Crossing Wild World again didn't want to work, unfortunately. Which, if I ever wanted to get like footage of that game, that would be annoying that the DS capture card made for capturing DS games won't capture this one DS game. All right. Soul Silver. Oh, this is Alex's save. I never restarted it. Okay. 85 hours? So this is not my save. Is my friend Alex's save when he played through. I think most of his Pokemon are going to be gone? Random. Oh, some of my... Wait a minute. Nuz? Zapdos? Sting the Zapdos? And then a Nuz Articuno. Huh? Okay. I may be transferred some Pokemon into this save, or at least Zapdos and Articuno, apparently. But I think his main team is gone. I did a big transfer for him. He played through... What did he play through? I think he played through a Gen 4 game. He played through Soul Silver. Like, he played through a Sinnoh game. He played through Soul Silver. He played through Pokemon White. So I transferred a lot of his stuff up to Pokemon Home, so he could have it in the like Switch, because he doesn't have he doesn't own like any of the Gen 4 stuff. Like I lent him all of it so he could play through it, and then I transferred all of his guys up so he could have them in the Switch ecosystem. Anyway, Okay, well, I've got one more cartridge, and then that'll be it for tonight. My main Soul Silver, which my Pokewalker is connected to. I've got Soul Silver right now in the Pokemon Black and White DSi. I don't know if that's gonna pick up the Reshiram and Zekrom on the top there. Ta-da! Yeah, very clean, very good console. I was playing, after I got this, I was playing some Gen 4 and Gen 5 games on here. So I like this DS a lot. Okay, hopefully this Soul Silver also works. I wish it's kind of a shame that if I like turn the DS off, it like flashbangs the stream with like just white. And also, I guess loading a game too. It's so bright. You daily drive the Saga DSi? SAG. What is SAGA? Oh yeah, you've mentioned Sega before. Is it Sega or Saga? Maybe it's Saga. Okay. 57 hours in this Soul Silver. Who's in the party? Is this the squad? This is almost the squad, except for this Golbat, I think. So I think this was I want to say this was my most recent playthrough of Soul Silver. Yeah, that Alakazam is the guy. Okay, so the idea with this team was these are all trade evolutions. And so I kept them unevolved, like I kept them at their middle stages until I beat the league the first time. Like when you beat the Johto League for the first time. And then my reward for going to Kanto was getting to evolve everybody. So we've got this Adamant Machamp, Quirky Golem, Brave, Lurball Politoed, from the Ruins of Alph, hell yeah. A real not shiny Gengar. Sport Ball Scizor, hell yeah. And then Alakazam. Hell yeah, No Guard, Dynamic Punch, Adamant Machamp, hell yeah. So what year? Oh, what year was this? Yeah, that's a lot more recent. January 1st, 2021. December 31st, 2020. Wow, this is another Christmas break situation apparently? Like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day 2020. That's funny. I mean, that would have been pandemic. Right? At this point, New Year's 2020, pandemic, New Year's. Almost all of these Pokemon are New Year's Eve. Oh my god. And then the Machamp is New Year's Day. That's so funny. Well, that's what I was up to New Year's 2020, apparently. But yeah, that was the idea with this team. Let's see if I can see the first Hall of Fame clear. That's Hall of Fame number 6. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. Moment of Truth. Hell yeah, they're there. January 16th, 2021. Oh, it shows the moves too. That's so fun. God, the like diary keeping in these games is so good. This year you were playing Pokemon on New Year's? Hell yeah. Of course. I'm learning that this is a bit of a trend for me, is I'll go home for Christmas break or just around the holidays, I guess, New Year's, and just play Pokemon. That's my bread and butter, apparently. But hell yeah. So yeah, again, this was the first league. So like the Johto League, and then the second time through, they're all like level 60, 61 and evolved. So that this would be like after Kanto. And then I guess I did it a couple more times to get ready for Red. Level 66 Golem. Damn, Golem was going crazy. And then I think as long as they have the legend ribbon, they should have beaten, yeah. And the effort ribbon. Did they all have the effort ribbon? Oh, not Scizor. But probably, if I checked at this point. Maybe, I don't know. But they all have the legend ribbon, so they beat Red. Excellent. Alright, let's check the rest of the boxes in this Soul Silver. So this is a Mean Look Golbat for catching roamers. Hoppip from... Oh, this is a Pokewalker Hoppip. I think a lot of the Pokemon in this save are going to be from the Pokewalker, actually. Pokewalker Jigglypuff. Oh, these are from 2025. Okay, cool, yeah. Nice. These are from last year. Very recent Pokewalker catches. That's fun. Safari Zone Magnemite. A Ditto. Pokewalker Pikachu. Do you know anything cool? Just Thunderbolt. Okay. Sport Ball Scyther. Palatown Charmander. That apparently I used a little bit. Okay. You gotta get a new battery for your Pokewalker. You got like a discount battery and the Sub-Zero temps here killed it while you were out walking. Damn. What is that, a 2032 battery? Is that the number? The watch battery? That's a starter Totodile. Is that from this game? Spencer 18616. Yes. This was my starter. I chose Totodile, but then obviously didn't use it. I used it a little bit, I guess. I got it to level 10. But yeah, this ended up being the team, so I shelved that Totodile, obviously. And I got a handful of other... The Saffron City Mudkip. Hi, Spinonic. From Steven Stone. It's modest Saffron City Mudkip. Hell yeah. That's fun. Red Gyarados. Adamant. Is it always Adamant? I don't think it is. I don't think it is always Adamant. The Pokemon is saved with the game card, so you can recover any lost Pokemon on a Pokewalker as long as you still have the save file. Yeah. But also, if you put a new battery in, if the battery dies, it's not like the Pokewalker loses its data. That's I think. The one the red Gyarados you have in your game right now is adamant. Damn, I wonder if it's always adamant. Cherish Ball, Celebi, of course. If I can't get Pokemon Classic stuff to work, I might have to use this for when we get to Heart Gold Soul Silver. Which I would like to get more Celebis, just, I don't know, for fun, but whatever. I have one here as a just in case, at least. Well, I think a friend of mine maybe has a Celebi distro cart for Gen 4 also. Your Pokewalker's battery died, but it kept your Onix from 15 years ago? Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Pokemon that is in the Pokewalker when the battery dies is fine. So that's good. Roaming Latios. Seafoam Islands, Modest Articuno. Okay. Gentle. Is Gentle good? Gentle is plus special defense. Minus defense. Not really. Careful Moltres, whatever. Fastball Entei. And Fastball Raikou. Hell yeah. Naive. Plus speed minus Spadef. That's plus speed at least. And then Netball Suicune. Ultra Ball Lugia. Pokeball Ho-Oh. I guess Pokeball Ho-Oh is cool, but it's no Friend Ball Ho-Oh. Heavy Ball Groudon? Hell yeah. Okay, this one is mine. And Heavy Ball Kyogre? Did I go for 3? No, Dusk Ball Rayquaza. Admittedly, the Dusk Ball suits Rayquaza exceptionally well, so we take those. That's cool though. Heavy Ball both Groudon and Kyogre. Yeah, we do a little bit of gaming. Okay, and then truly, I think the rest of these Pokemon are largely going to be... Have I heard about your Lugia? No, tell me about your Lugia. I think the rest of these Pokemon are going to be Pokewalker guys. Okay, there's the gift Togepi. Muscle. Muscle the Machop. Hell yeah. That's got to be the gift. The gift Eevee from Bill. Friend Ball Oddish. Shucky. Heavy Ball Snorlax. Cool. Okay, they're not all... A lot of Safari Zone guys. They're not all There it is. Pokewalker. Yeah. Here it goes. Here we go. Here they are. Here they are. You got first encounter Shiny Lugia in Soul Silver? You were just playing through the game? Was this recent? That's absurd. What do you mean you got first encounter Shiny Lugia? 2 years ago? Unreal. That's crazy. Good for you, though. That's a hell of a Lugia. Did you freak out? Grimer? I mean, who wouldn't? Somewhat vain Dratini? You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Dratini. Look at all the Pokewalker guys. Volty the Pikachu. Oh, is this from Lieutenant Surge? Oh, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Hell yeah. That's cool. We got Volty the Pikachu from Surge. That's fun. Do any of these have tail glow? They do. That's cool. Level Ball? What the hell? Level Ball Adamant Miltank? I think, did I cook? What? 2020, February 26, 2021. I cooked. I cooked with that Miltank. Why the hell did I catch a Level Ball Miltank? We'll never know. Some more Safari Zone guys, and then some more Pokewalker guys. I think it's a lot of Pokewalker guys. Dark Cave Dunsparce, that's fun. And this is the most recent Pokewalker box. Chingling, Remoraid, Haunter, Chinchou from the Pokewalker. Hell yeah. Bounce Magikarp from the Pokewalker. Hell yeah. Big fan of the Bounce Magikarps. That's the most recent thing, I guess, that I got. Cool. No Darkrai Shaman Arceus. Yep, I gotta figure something else. I gotta figure something out for them, for sure. Your Pokewalker has a Turtwig in it, but you believe it's starving? I think I'm glad they didn't go the Tamagotchi route with the Pokewalker. I'm glad it's a lot more passive than that. W collection. Thanks. I think that's everything. I think that about does it. So tomorrow, we start from scratch. I'm not, getting rid of any of these saves. That would be absurd. I'm keeping all of these saves, but we're starting anew in Pokemon Diamond. If you can be here, I'd love to have you. If you haven't yet voted in the Discord, there's a poll to choose the starter Pokemon that we go with in Diamond tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna put, now that I know that we can just reset Diamond, Diamond's ready to go. Actually, I should keep this Soul Silver in the DSI because I think I'm gonna start using my Pokewalker again. I haven't been taking it with me for really no real reason. Actually, you know what? While we're here, I have something to do with my Soul Silver. And you know what? It's something I've been wanting to get footage of, and now is the perfect time. Hang on, I have one more thing to do. If you have an old Android phone that can hotspot, you should be able to do the Pokemon fan server stuff on this DS. I do not have an old Android that can hotspot, but I might I might be able to do some stuff with my router, maybe. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll make it happen at some point. Spedonic, the first half of this first like 3 hours was Metroid 2. For what it's worth. and then we started looking at saves. Connect to Pokewalker. I got a Teddy Ursa in there. Look at those watts. Look at those total watts, folks. Do you know what happens when we hit 100,000 watts? My Pokewalker's dead. I guess I haven't used it in a few months. Do I remember where the screwdriver is for that? Please stand by. 1 second. Please hold. I have a battery. Screwdriver. Hello. Is that an Electrode shirt or a moon? It's a shirt for my local campus radio station. I don't have nails. What's the best way to get a battery out of these things? The inside of this is really dusty. Just from being on my desk? Question mark? Oh. That's probably not wise. I need something flat. How do I usually do this? Or how have I previously done this? Maybe I had nails. Maybe that's what did it. Sorry, I didn't know my Pokewalker was dead. Oh! I got it. Okay, you're no good to me. New battery. New battery. Why? Oh my god. The things we do for Pokemon, I swear to god. New battery. My mom got me a bunch of batteries for Christmas. And I was a little, they were like, I was appreciative. I was appreciative. Don't get me wrong. I was appreciative. But I was a little perplexed. I was like, because like, I didn't mention needing batteries. And it was all like AA and AAA batteries and like big packs. And I was like, thanks for the batteries. And she was like, you never know. You never know when you need batteries. And she's not wrong. You never know. And admittedly, I am using my Wii a lot lately. And I do have to change the AA's and the Wiimotes more than I have since probably 2008 or whatever. Why is this stuck? I'm gonna freak out. Please. Please, dear God. The people are waiting. The people are waiting and you're struggling to get a battery out of some packaging. It's like stuck, dude. What the fuck? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. This is like Fort Knox. Is it encased? Oh, did I fully fuck this? Uh-oh. This is the Kirby and the Amazing Mirror of batteries. Well, that one, I would blame the game. This one, I would just fully blame me for being an idiot. I think I fully... How the fuck? I swear to God. I should have used scissors so long ago. Do I have scissors? In here? I have scissors. Yeah, this battery is encased. Try not to stab myself. Oh, that's progress. That's progress. I don't want to make a mess on the floor. Yeah, it's fully encased in plastic. I'm gonna... I'm almost there. Oh. Sorry. That's Dr. Pepper coming back. Watch this battery be like dead or something for some reason. Ha. 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 We did it. I have this like elastic thing that goes around that keeps falling out. I don't know how important it is, but I figured losing it's probably not a good idea. So every time it falls out, I try to like put it back into the thing. It's just like annoying. Do you know what I'm talking about? The elastic. Oh, I heard a sound. We're so back. Yeah, I have. Okay. All right. Teddy Ursa's back. Stella's back. Stella the Teddy Ursa has returned. Let me put this cover back on. How long did that take? Was that was like 15 minutes of me struggling to replace the battery on my Pokewalker? Jesus Christ. Please Prime sub. This is Stella. Stella's here. Stella the Teddy Ursa. There she is. The dancing Teddy Ursa emote in chat. Yeah, it's a good time for donations, I think. The dancing Teddy Ursa in chat is for Stella the Teddy Ursa. Okay. So anyway, here's Stella. She's chilling. The battery died. There she is. With 3 Pokemon that I caught and three items. I have 9,999 watts on there, which is the max if you didn't know. It won't go higher than that. So we're going to connect and we're going to bring Stella home at long last. There she is. Teddy Ursa is on a stroll. So I have total 99,990, 961 watts. Holy shit. Return from a stroll. The Nintendo DS will connect to the Pokewalker. Connection was disrupted. Let's try again. There we go. Hell yeah. This is huge. Okay, August 2nd. Teddy Ursa set out on a stroll through Resort. September 12th, Teddy Ursa is walking silently next to Spencer. What could it possibly be thinking about? Teddy Ursa found the Max Repel. Seems a little bored. Seems a little bored. Seems a little bored. Walking silently. Found Pikachu with the Poke Radar. It was caught with skill. Teddy Ursa is composed and continues to try its hardest. Found a Moo Moo Milk. Fluffy Tail. Found Pikachu. Found Meryl. Found a Pikachu. Found Meryl. Has every encounter? Wow. And then just caught another Pikachu. Okay. I probably just like gave up after a while. Because we're in October now. October 26th. November 11th. Returned at 11 p.m. And that's apparently the last... Okay, so I haven't used my Pokewalker since November. Well, there you have it. Teddiursa arrived from its stroll. Should I swap these? Whatever. Teddiursa's level went up from 1, or went up 1 from the stroll. Collected 99.99 watts. What? The collected watts have unlocked something on the Pokewalker. A new route has been found on the Pokewalker. Quiet Cave is now available, which is the final unlockable Pokewalker route with 100,000 watts, where you can catch Spiritomb, for instance. That's a big deal for me. That's been a long time coming. Alright. Go for a stroll. Let me see. Let's look up Quiet Cave. Pokemon Pokewalker routes. So Quiet Cave has this guy. Quiet Cave has some big ones. It has Spiritomb, Munchlax, Feebas. Those are really it. Those are the 3 big ones, I would say. But still cool. So I gotta get 10,000 steps in a day for the chance for Spiritomb or Munchlax to show up. Spiritomb from the Pokewalker is wild. So part of the whole Gen 4 thing is going to be getting all of the Pokewalker Pokemon. And I think I'm going to go maybe in reverse order and try to get Spiritomb and Munchlax and all of these guys first. And then we'll make our way backwards. So this was getting the Pokewalker to this point was part of the setup. And I had the Pokewalker like with like maxed out at watts or whatever. I had it close to unlocking Quiet Cave for a long time now, but I wanted to get footage of it, so I'm glad we did it on stream. But yeah. So the thing for Quiet Cave actually is special specific types of Pokemon give you like a benefit for what is it, how does it, what is it again? Cerebi describes it up here. What is it? If you put in a Pokemon of one of the 3 listed types, the steps required for the Pokemon and items is reduced by 25%. So that brings Spiritomb down from 10,000 to 7,500, which is much better. In addition to that, after you send a Pokemon back and are still in the route, there's a slim chance that a Group C Pokemon will randomly join you. Please note the item rarities are rounded up to the nearest whole number. Okay. So yeah, Quiet Cave. So the last one where I was the resort, which the unlock for is 80,000. So it's 20,000 watts between the resort and Quiet Cave. So for Quiet Cave, I want a Dark, Psychic, or Ghost type. So unfortunately, Stella isn't going to be the play for Quiet Cave, which is fine. Dark, Psychic, or Ghost. Dark, Psychic, or Ghost. I mean, fuck, we could bring Mewtwo. Dark, Psychic, or Ghost. Could bring Celebi. Celebi's Psychic. Latios. I think I want to leave all of the legendaries here, though. And probably bring Dark, Psychic, or Ghost. Just something from the Pokewalker. We could bring that Haunter. We could bring a Chingling. Dark, Psychic, or Ghost. Could bring a Bronzor. Bring a Houndour. Take a dog for a walk. Take a dog for a walk. I'm gonna take Houndour for a walk. 2. Quiet Cave. Yes, please. Walking the dog. Sweet. And I am now going to take my Pokewalker with me again, places. You know what's funny? When I have a gig or like a band practice or something, I get steps. When I drum, I get steps on the Pokewalker, which is kind of sick. So we take those. We take that. We call that synergy. That's life synergy. Okay. There we go. Houndour is out for a walk on or at the Quiet Cave. Something I truly don't know is if you have to save the game after you do Pokewalker stuff. I always do, just to make sure. You probably don't, but I always do. Excellent. You've been getting a lot of cardio at the new job. You have a little case. You have the 3 Pokemon pedometers in. Nice. All right, so Houndour. Houndour is going to go for a walk for probably a long time, but hopefully Houndour will help us catch Spiritomb and Munchlax and Feebas. And the other 3. I want to get like all 6 from every route, every Pokewalker route. Now there is also the fucking these guys. What are they called? The not DLC, the event, the mystery gift, or the things that there are routes that will unlock when you do something online. So like the Beyond the Sea unlocks when you do an international trade in the GTS. I don't know about that one. Maybe. We'll see. And then there's some other ones actually. Oh, I could get Night Sky's Edge actually, because I have Jirachi in Pearl, so I could get this one no problem. I've got the Wishmaker Jirachi, so that's easy. Yellow Forest. Okay, so this was a Wi-Fi event. Rally is a Wi-Fi event. Sightseeing Wi-Fi event. The sightseeing Torchic. That's a stretch goal. Eventually. But I'm gonna focus on Quiet Cave first. Winter's Path. So that's where the self-destruct Munchlax that I showed earlier is from. But that's Winter's Path originally, Wi-Fi event. Amity Meadow, same thing. That's it. But at least for now, just gonna focus on Quiet Cave. Maybe try to get some cool items from it also. Now, the thing with this, of course, is I'm using the Pokewalker with like an already established Soul Silver save, but I super didn't want to start my Pokewalker from scratch. So this is the only holdover, I guess. Everything else is going to be from scratch. We can get the C for sure. One of your coworkers clocked the Pokewalkers you put in your pocket the other morning and you had to explain yourself and you've never felt more ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. When I worked at a game store, I brought my Pokewalker and sometimes it would come up and I got to pull it out of my pocket and be like, you talking about this? You talking about this little number? And they were like, so. I don't know about you, but I aura farmed. So thanks, Pokewalker. All right. That's another long, hey, that's 2 long streams in a row. And tomorrow night, probably, if I had to guess, another long stream. Probably going to want to play Diamond for a while, if I had to guess. So folks, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching Metroid 2. Requestathon 3 is officially over. Feel free to check out all of the previous Requestathon VODs and stuff and the tier list as well on the YouTube channel. And I will try to finish the mini reviews for Mario Strikers and F-Zero GX soon also, but the rest of the reviews are there. If you're curious, if you want to read them, you can find the link to that on the Discord. Everything is on the Discord. Links for everything are in the Discord. ! Discord in chat if you're not in there. Speaking of Discord, there's a poll in the lobby right now in the Discord for, hang on, the starter that we want in Pokemon Diamond tomorrow night. 12 votes in there right now. Could be any of these 3, or it could be between these 2, perhaps. Who's to say? Anyway, I'm excited. I'm happy either way. I have teams in mind pretty much regardless of who ends up getting picked, but I'm happy either way. Yeah. And also, tomorrow is the first day of the new schedule, hopefully, taking effect. Where I'm planning on streaming Generation 4 mostly. Like, we're going to stick just with Pokemon Diamond. That's going to be the only thing that we play. The regular schedule is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. The exception is going to be on Sundays. Maybe every Sunday, maybe every other Sunday is going to be when we do some other stuff. So like the Animal Crossing New Horizons Slumber Islands stream that we did yesterday, that's going to continue on Sundays, and maybe the occasional other game here and there. I'm just going to allow Sundays to be a bit of a freebie, but also Sundays are not scheduled. You will know if a Sunday stream is happening if you keep an eye on the Discord. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, I said a time. What time did I say? I think I maybe said 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern time, which is 9 to 1 my time. And that's at least for the start time primarily. I'm likely going to end up going longer most nights if I had to guess, especially Thursday nights. I'm probably going to end up going longer. But yeah. Anyway, I'm really excited. I'm glad we're finally getting into Gen 4. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for hanging. Thanks for the company as always. I hope to see you back here tomorrow night for Pokemon Diamond.